You say you want more of God. You say you're hungry for His presence, desperate for His voice, ready to go deeper. You talk about revival. You sing about surrender. You raise your hands in worship. But behind the lyrics, behind the Instagram captions, behind the appearance of faith, there's still a crowd of idols sitting comfortably in your heart. And here's the hard truth. God won't compete with your idols. He won't shout over them. He won't beg for attention. He won't fight for a seat at the table you've already given away to comfort, convenience, control, and culture. He is either Lord of all or not Lord at all. You keep saying, "Oh God, where are you?" But the real question is, what have you placed in front of Him? Your schedule is full of everything but Him. Your mind is consumed with distractions. Your heart is entangled with relationships He never approved. Your identity is chained to likes, comments, and comparison. Your time, your energy, your devotion, it's already spoken for. And yet you wonder why His presence feels distant. It's not because He's hiding. It's because you've already built a shrine to something else. We're not talking about golden statues. We're talking about idols that blend in with your life. Idols that look like career ambition, relationship obsession, image addiction, control issues, pride in your own opinions, bitterness you won't let go of, or the subtle belief that your plan is better than God's. We've gotten good at calling idols personality. We call them boundaries, or just being realistic. But let's be clear, anything you run to before you run to God is an idol. God is jealous not in an insecure way, but in a holy, righteous, burning way. He wants all of you, not the Sunday version, not the social media Christian version, not the public highlight reel. He wants the hidden parts, the secret loyalties, the private shrines, the areas you refuse to surrender. Exodus 23 says, "You shall have no other gods before me." That's not a suggestion. That's a line in the sand. God doesn't do second place. He doesn't bless what you won't bring under His rule. You keep asking Him for peace, but you're still bowing to anxiety. You ask for breakthrough, but you're still kneeling to fear. You ask for clarity, but refuse to give up control. You say you want Him to move, but you've only given Him a fraction of your heart and called it devotion. And He's not fooled. God doesn't coexist with idols. He tears them down. He confronts them. He exposes them not to shame you, but to free you, because what you won't surrender will eventually enslave you. You keep praying for more of Him, but He's waiting for less of you. Less ego, less self-importance, less compromise, less of your agenda. He can't fill what's already full of other things. So here's the question. What are you protecting that God's trying to destroy? What's the thing you keep defending, justifying, hiding behind spiritual language when deep down you know it's blocking His voice? It might be a relationship, a secret habit, an addiction to people's opinions, a fear of obscurity, a lifestyle that keeps you in control. Whatever it is, if it's taking His place, it has to die. Revival doesn't start when the crowd sings louder. It starts when the idols come down. If you want His fire, you have to clear the altar. If you want His voice, you have to silence the others. If you want His presence, you have to prepare Him a throne, not share it. So no, God won't compete. He won't bargain. He won't play nice with the things that are killing you. He loves you too much to let you stay double-minded. He will wreck your idols to rescue your soul. But you have to choose. Tear them down or let them tear you apart. Bring them into the light or let them rule you in the dark. God is ready. He's near. He's willing. But He won't sit beside your idols. He came to replace them. You see, idols don't usually show up wearing horns or screaming evil. They show up disguised as good things, blessings even. The relationship you prayed for, the opportunity you hustled for, the financial breakthrough you fasted for. But then those blessings become obsessions, and the gift replaces the giver. And that's where the idol is born, not in rebellion, but in misplaced affection. Sometimes the most dangerous idols are the ones we spiritualize. We say this is from God, but then we give it the seat God was meant to fill. We defend our distractions, spiritualize our disobedience, and then cry out for closeness. But God won't be your backup plan. He won't bless what takes His place. He doesn't share thrones. He topples them. He burns them down, because His love is too fierce to compete for something that already belongs to Him. If you're feeling distant from God, don't look at your calendar, look at your altar. What's still on it that God told you to lay down? What have you made non-negotiable in a kingdom that demands total surrender? We ask for revival, but revival starts in rubble. Revival begins with demolition, with broken idols, smashed pride, destroyed self-worship. That's where the fire falls on empty altars, clean hearts, and rooms that echo with "not my will, but yours be done." God doesn't want weekend visits. He wants ownership, full custody, access to the locked doors and the dark corners. He wants your schedule, your relationships, your money, your mind, your motives, your image, your ambitions. Not because he's controlling, but because only he knows how to steward them without destroying you. The longer you delay surrender, the deeper your idols root themselves. They don't stay quiet. They grow. They demand. They shift your identity, numb your hunger, and blur your discernment. They make you feel comfortable in compromise, till one day you wake up numb and wonder why God feels so far. He didn't move. The idols just got louder. So now the question becomes, are you willing to tear them down? Because it won't be easy. Idols die hard. They fight back. They're built into your routines, your relationships, your decisions. Killing them means saying no when everything in you wants to say yes. It means ending what looks good but poisons your soul. It means silencing voices you've let define your worth. It means walking away from comfort and into consecration. But freedom is on the other side. Because when the idols fall, intimacy returns. When the altar is cleared, fire comes. When Jesus is given the only throne, everything else starts to fall into place. Not perfectly, not painlessly, but with purpose, with clarity, with peace. You were not made to serve 1,000 little gods that never satisfy. You were made to walk with one holy God who knows your name, sees your scars, and still calls you his. So stop pretending it's not a big deal. Stop calling it normal. Stop making space for what God never asked you to carry. If it's taking your time, your focus, your obedience, it's an idol. And it's got to go. God doesn't want a room in your heart. He wants the deed. He wants the whole house. The good rooms, the ugly rooms, the locked rooms, the haunted rooms. He wants it all because only he can restore it. But he will not force his way past your idols. He's too holy for that and too loving. So tear them down, whatever it costs, however long it takes, however hard it feels. Tear them down because God will not compete. He came to take over.